All right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are connected with us. I'm so excited to host you today. My name is Emmanuel Adegbola, and I'm so glad that you are here with us tonight. And it depends on the time you are watching this particular video. Now, this is your popular show, the Reinvention Show, where we discuss how to reinvent ourselves. And for some weeks now, we've been discussing leverage blueprint. And we have been discussing 14 proven ways, the 14 proven ways to leverage ourselves to success. We have discussed different levels. Archimedes says, give me a fulcrum, give me a place, and I will lift the earth. So tonight, I'm not alone. I have one of our friends. I mean, she had been on this show before, and she's back with us today. So it therefore means that she has something to share with you. So join me as we welcome our guest, Miss Patricia Agana. Say hello to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be in this event today. So I'll be happy to see all of you joining us as we discuss. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just in case somebody is connecting with us for the very first time and this person doesn't really know you, and maybe he or she is thinking, okay, who is she? So, who is Patricia Agana? Just in a few words, can you just tell our viewers who you are?
Yeah, Patricia Agana is someone that so much loves to connect with people, discuss things that will help people to grow in life, and educate and guide to make sure that people around her are all growing and happy with what we're doing. So I am super excited because I love networking with people because of I understand life, that life is all about being impactful with people around you, impact with people, things that can help them out with life. So I'm excited. I find myself in that kind of area of life, and I'll be appreciating if more people will see the same thing I see in that area of life and move on with us, because life is all about being impactful with people around you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes. So we will be discussing leverage blueprint. And just in case you are connected with us and you are wondering, okay, so how can you get yourself a copy of the book? All you have to do is go to www.leverageblueprint.net, or you can just search for it on Amazon. It's on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Walmart, and about 3,600 online stores. So you shouldn't find any problem, shouldn't have any problem getting yourself a copy. And even getting to that website, you can get even a free copy right there. So we have discussed different areas by which we can leverage ourselves to success. And today we'll be focusing on how to leverage with other people's failure and how to leverage with other people's success. Why do we have to leverage with other people's failure? Someone says success leaves clue. So is failure. And someone says, okay, that the formula for success is very simple. All you need to do is find someone that is getting the kind of result that you plan to get in whatever you are doing. It's not only in business. This is applicable to ministry. It's applicable to marriage, business, anything. Then you model whatever that person is doing. Then the same thing also is self. You can leverage with other people's failure. How do you do that? All you need to do is find out what they did that made them fail. Then you begin to do opposite. It's very simple. You begin to do opposite of what they did. And it's just a matter of time. You will begin to succeed. So look into these two concepts. I'm going to give you time. I mean, I know you have a copy of this book. You've gone through it. Over to you, Miss Patricia. And I want us to take it personal also. Maybe you can start an example.
Yeah.
Is there a way maybe you have seen somebody failed in one thing or the other before, and you are able to use that, for your own to your own advantage by start doing opposite of what that person did. Or it could be you are able to level with someone's success. Over to you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I've actually experienced such in my life, starting from when I was growing up as a child. My dad usually tell me then as, hey, Patricia, you know, in your class, someone takes that first position. Getting that first position is not just for that person. See how you can work close with that person, be happy with that person, because when you're happy with people's success, you're gonna have opportunity to come closer with the person and be able to learn what that person is doing differently that made the person to be successful. So I learned that as a child. So I actually did that when in my elementary school. Then I have this lady or a child of my age then that usually take first position in our class then. So when my dad told me this, I started making the girl my friend, you know, getting closer to her, being happy with her success. And she started teaching me what she does. And from then, I started also getting closer to her and making the same position with her. In fact, at a point, she turned out to become
Second.
you know, started fighting me, of course. Where I remember when I was going home from school, she and some other two people in my class wait for me on my way back home.
Wow.
And started harassing me, bullying me, you know. So it happens. But the thing is this, there's something that helps us to be focused in and be successful. When you have witness or leverage on such person and the person is started being negative to you, don't worry about that. Understand that that is life and be focused. Don't get distracted, because in life a whole lot of things happen. Okay, so that has helped me to change my attitude towards people. Even that person till today, I forgive the person because that's life. That's life. So leveraging on people's success can actually make you to be successful. So in any area of life you feel you want to be successful, look out for people that are successful in that. Look at the people that are doing it big. Go to them. Don't look down on yourself. Don't think that, oh, this is for them. I don't think it's for me. Success is for everybody in any area. Like as I am talking to you, if I said, okay, I want to be successful in this area of life, I will just look for who is successful in that area and start learning from the person. And before you know it, you start doing better than you used to do. It has helped me spiritually. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you said something right now that is very, very profound and very, very solid. That you were happy for her and you made her your friend. You are not envious of her. You are not trying to be jealous of her, because once you have those two spirits, it is called spirit of witchcraft. It therefore means that that person needs deliverance. Some people are naturally just resent success. Once they see somebody successful, they just resent that person, and there is no way you will attract whatever you resent. There is no way you will. So when you're looking into learning from other people, you also have to understand that you need to be humble. Okay, you need to be humble. If you are not humble, there's no way you can learn from somebody else, right? So I want you to, now growing up, I want you to cite an example. How have you been able to use other people's success? You could be, you can be particular. It could be in the area of business, it could be in the area of marriage, any area. How have you been able to use other people's success as the stepping stone to your own success or to achieve something?
Right. Using other people's success as a grown-up person now is a very big tool, okay? One, you have to ensure you are always available to learn, okay? Be humble to learn from those people, all right? Most of the time, these people might have trainings or information that you think that can help you to be successful because they're already successful in that area. Be humble to show up, because when you show up, you learn, then you step up and grow up and then blow up. Okay. If you are not able to show
Can
up,
you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I know I can catch the blow up, but can you repeat what you just said right now?
When you show up and be around successful people, you will learn from them. Okay. And when you learn from them, you're gonna grow. That's the growing up aspect of it. And when you're growing up, definitely you will blow up. Okay.
Wow.
And when all these processes are going through, you won't even know. You are just doing your things like a normal way of life because your focus is on being successful. Your focus is not being a negative focus. Your focus is, I want to be successful. I want to learn from this person or this organization. So for you to be successful, you must join or come close to those successful people. Join the community of those people you know they are successful. You want to be part of them. Don't give excuses. Try to make out time to show that up, because if you don't show up, you can learn.
Right, right.
On isolation, you can learn. Be
Hmm.
bold enough to mix up with people that you can learn from. Be humble, learn, then you grow up, then you blow up.
Yes. So because if you are not humble, it will be very, very difficult to actually, learn from someone that is being successful, because it will take humility for you to approach somebody that teach me. Because oftentimes, even someone that you want to learn from might even be a younger person, to you. So you have to be humble enough to swallow your ego, and go to that person to learn. To use other people's success, you have to admit that their success has what is critical for your success. Okay? For you, you have to admit, first of all, that, okay, this person has what you are looking for.
Right.
Then you have to be humble. Without humility, it is impossible to leverage other people's success. Some people are just so arrogant. Like what I said yesterday, they see you successful and they begin to envy you instead of drawing closer and ask questions. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think it's human nature anyway. Um, a whole lot of time people have that kind of mindset, but that's okay. That's human nature. But with time, try to get yourself out of it. Don't remain there for too long, because it's going to destroy you and not even the person. I still remember then my father used to teach me, be happy with successful people, because it's when you're happy with them, you learn from them, then you too you'll be successful. But when you are being negative against them or looking back on them, you are not going to have time to even think of how you are going to be successful yourself. You are using your time, the little time you have, to start thinking negatively on successful people instead of using that time to come close, learn from them, and also be successful. So it's a very bad thing that we break you down, and you don't want to be in that area at all. Always be positive, have positive vibes, be happy with those people, learn with them. Before you know it, you're already successful as well.
Someone says that you are a product of your average five. Average five, the five people that surrounds you. Okay, and it's even biblical. The companion of a foolish one shall be destroyed. When you see foolish people gather together, Bible says the companion of the fools shall be destroyed. Because when a foolish person is leading a foolish person, before you know it, all of them we just we end up being foolish. But when you associate yourself with the wise, Bible says, "He that walketh with the wise shall be wise." And when you look into it, even in the area of business, for instance, you are making $1,000 per month, and the people that you surround yourself with are people making 10,000, 20,000, 15,000, $30,000 per month. It's just a matter of time. If you appreciate them, you learn from them, and you try to tap from, whatever that is working for them. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Your 1,000 will become 2,000, will become 3,000, will become 4,000, will become 5,000. It's a matter of time. You will match up. And the same thing, if you are making, let's say, $50,000, And people that you surround yourself with are people that are making $1,000, $1,200 per month. It's just a matter of time also. They will begin to pull you because it has to do with the positive we attract positive and negative we attract negatives. That's just how it works. We just, in case you are connected with us and you are wondering, okay, what is going on? What are we discussing? We are discussing this book, Leverage Blueprint, and we are looking into two of the topics discussed are leveraging other people's failure. It's not just enough to look at other people's success. You also leverage other people's failure. Why do you have to leverage that? Because many people have started one thing or the other that you are trying to do and they failed. I remember while starting off as a baby pastor, when we were starting our parish, the first thing I did was I called some of the pastors in the metroplex and they met with them. And I asked questions. Okay, if you have to do it all over again, what will you do different? Or what were the things that you did initially that you thought, okay, if you have to do it all over again, you wouldn't have done it that way? I asked questions. And the same thing is what Queen of Sheba did with King Solomon. Queen of Sheba, when she heard of Solomon's wisdom, when she heard of Solomon's success, she traveled all the way to Jerusalem to visit King Solomon. She didn't go there to go and harm him. She didn't go there to go and kill him, which many people will do. It's not only by killing with gun. Many times people kill each other. They kill successful people with their mouth. Oh, what does she think? What does he think he has? Is she the only person that will get that kind of achievement? And they use their mouth. I mean, what do you have to say about that before we continue, Ms. Patricia?
Yeah, how you leverage on failure, right?
Right.
Leveraging on failure is actually another good thing. It's just that a whole lot of time people see failure as failure. Personally, I don't see failure as failure. Failure is just you are learning. All right. It takes a gradual process for you to learn something. So if you are not getting it right, don't bother yourself. Don't be worried. Don't tell yourself you have failed. Nobody is a total failure. You learn on the process. So be patient enough with the process and keep learning. When it's time for it to blow up to success, it's gonna blow up. It's a question of time. All right. And failure, again, from my own end, is something that is very critical that you pay attention to learn from. All right. Because there are things that when you look at them critically, they're going to help you to get that success you are looking out for through the failure. So don't run away from failures. When you see failures, embrace it and critically look into it and see where you can do better and get that success you need to get.
Right. In my other book, Reinvention Blueprint, I believe you have a copy of that. I talk about 100 different kind of fears that people have. One of them also is a fear of failure. Another one is fear of success. Some people are just scared of failure, and that is why they will never attempt anything risky. And show me a man that has not failed in one way or the other. Then I will tell you someone that is being stagnant, someone that is playing it safe. Because you have to attempt, you have to dare to try. It doesn't matter. You have to dare to try. You have to leap forward. You have to take some leap of faith. So when you see people that are just trying to okay, play it safe. Oh, I don't want to fail. I don't want to make mistakes. No, if you want to make mistakes fast. If you want to fail wonderfully. Then you will learn from your failure. I said it yesterday that failing, okay, is a teacher. It's a great teacher because you will learn. Thomas Edison was asked that, okay, you failed 100 times. He said, no, I did not fail 100 times. I only learned, okay, 99 different ways by which electric bulb could not be made. You know, the founder of Uber, I was reading a story one time. This guy has failed in different businesses, but he never give up. Because the day you give up, that is it. You did not fail until you have quit. Because no winner has ever quit and no quitter has ever won. Many people even quit before they start. You know, before we continue, let me just quickly read this. This is from 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 7 to 9. 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 7 to 9. This is a story of a queen of Sheba. You know, then she said to the king, that's talking about Queen of Sheba now, to King Solomon. You know, then she said to the king, it was a true report which I had in my land about your words and your wisdom. However, I did not believe the words until I came and I saw with my own eyes. And indeed, the half was not told me. Your wisdom and prosperity exceed the fame of which I heard. Happy are your men, and happy are these servants who stand continually before you and hear your wisdom. Blessed be the Lord your God, who delighted in you, setting you on the throne of Israel, because the Lord has loved Israel forever. Therefore, he made you king to do justice and righteousness. That was the words of Queen of Sheba to King Solomon when she visited him. And of course, study shows that, do you know, after she learned from King Solomon and she went back to her country, okay, study shows that she was the next successful rulers. You know, from Queen of Sheba, that was when we learned, I mean, all this Dubai, all this eastern part of the world, you know, full of gold and all this. That is the lineage. That is where they came from, okay? Because she went to learn from a successful person. I want to ask you, and I want you to be specific. If possible, feel free to mention name. I want to cite an example as an adult in whatever you are doing. I know you're a businesswoman. If there's a mentor that you were able to leverage to help you to overcome some certain challenges in your life. Do you understand that question? Because many people feel that, okay, I rather make my own mistake. I will learn from my own mistake. I don't need a mentor. I don't need a coach, you know. And when you see those kind of people, it takes time before they get it. So I want you to be specific in any area of your business or life that have you been able to leverage a mentor, and what did you learn from that person?
Yeah, severally I have. I've had a whole lot of coaches that I usually pay and get them to help me out in areas of places I want to be successful in. And why do I do that? It's not that I have so much money to do that, but I realize that if I have decided to pay attention and be focused in this area, I need to learn the skills. I don't have the skills. I need to pay someone that knows and have the skill to guide me through. I've had several mentors that help me out in what I'm doing. And that is not ending there, because I'm not yet where I want to be. And that's not even a destination. It's a journey that you just keep going. On Sunday, I was in the church and my bishop wife was saying, see, when you have achieved certain success in life, don't go and relax there. There's other level in life you need to get to. There's other things you need to get to. So when you see yourself, you're successful here, don't feel that you have arrived. You're just getting started, because there are more levels you need to get yourself to. So mentor is very key. So it's not just one mentor. You can have several mentors towards the area you want to be successful in. Dr. Emmanuel, you said, I just told you about, I want to write a book, right? Mentor on that area. In my network marketing industry, I've gotten several mentors that are helping me out in websites and all of things and trainings and things that will help me build my business. Okay. In my also nursing field, I've gotten mentors that teach me what and what to do and how to be successful in that area. So you can have as many mentors as you wish to have to help you out to be successful in the areas you need to be successful.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, I remember. I remember 2012. I will not forget 2012 in my business career because that year was very, very profound and important to me. I was into network marketing, and of course I was failing. I was failing woefully. I didn't know how to close. I didn't know how to generate leads. I didn't know how to market. I was so I was so scared of what will people say. Oh, I have an accent. Oh, I am black. I was having mindset issue, and I keep saying it because there was a guy in London. That guy was like a 17, 18-year-old then. And the guy was doing wonderfully okay with MLSP. Then I was my lead system pro. And I wanted to learn something from this guy. And the guy was like being rude. And he told me, he said, well, I don't know how old you are, but if I ask you to pay $500 now, is it that you don't have it or you cannot afford it? Which of the two? I said, well, it's the same thing. And I mean, I was so angry. I said, okay, this guy, he's being rude. But then after the call with him, that it was a Skype call, I made up my mind that I was going to, go after the success that I needed. And I remember that time, that was when I hired some coaches in every key of my business. I remember I was at Fort Myers, Florida, paid Ray Igden. I was there for 3 days at Ray Igden's house. I was in Las Vegas with this guy. I've forgotten his name. I mean, I hired those 3 of them, and it was immediately after those three training that things began to form shape, begin to take shape. So sometimes people will look at you and they'll say you are lucky. But I always tell people that there is nothing like luck. Okay, luck is when preparation meets with opportunity. Okay, when preparation meets with opportunity. And that is just it. So you have to, if you are watching us right now, it doesn't matter which area you are struggling with. There is somebody that has succeeded in that area. There's somebody that has succeeded in that area. It might be in the area of your marriage. It might be in the area of ministry. It might be in the area of business. It might be in the area of parenting. Just name it. It might even be in the area of academics. Maybe you're a student and you are struggling in a particular subject or class or course. Somebody has done that class. Somebody has gone through what you are just trying to go through. All you need to do is find that person, leverage the success of that person, and be humble. Be humble in approaching them, and I believe you also will do well. Well, as we begin to round off, Ms. Patricia, once again, I want to say a very big thank you for your time. I know you are very busy, but you still skills out time to hang out with us today. We have this program every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And in case you are connected with us on YouTube, all you have to do is just subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you like the video. So you want to say, I normally call it a take-home word to our audience, even as we begin to close.
Yeah, I want to tell every audience and people watching us, see, in life and in our business or whatever we're doing, there's no successful person that have not failed and failed and failed. But there's this old saying that says, when you try at first and you don't succeed, try again. I got this as a child as well, when one priest came to my school in middle school then, to come and train us at middle school. He was telling us, when you try anything at all and you don't succeed, don't give up. Keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you succeed. You know,
Right.
there's no special person that is meant to succeed in this thing. Anybody can succeed. All you need to do is keep on trying and keep on trying and walk yourself around successful people, learn from them, and you see yourself learning, growing, and blowing up.
Wow, wow, I like that word, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. Thank you so, so much for your time. And to all our audience, thank you for your time. And don't forget, we will be continuing with this program on Thursday. I'm going to be hosting one of my very good friend, Engineer Eric. You will love this wonderful guy. So thank you so much, and I will see you on Thursday. God bless you.